Now, here's sort of the metrics. Okay, a lot of guys ask me, should I start a business, or, is it true that a business is the right thing for everybody? It is absolutely not true that everyone should have a business. I think that 99% of people need to rely on someone else to give them their revenue because they're not cut out to do it. They're not cut out to handle the extra stress and make it happen in the marketplace. All right. But I'm not talking to 99% of people. I'm talking to 1% of guys who have the drive and who aspire to hire and who have those alpha male tendencies. That's who I'm talking to. My whole business is for you guys, the 1% who, have a bit more knowledge, have a bit more IQ, have a bit more drive. All right. You're the 1%. Okay. So the vast majority of guys, in my opinion, if you learn your niche, you find your passion, you learn your niche, and you sell the fuck out of it. And the goal is 6 figures. Okay. To make 6 figures in a service-based business, you got to be the top 1%. And I believe the vast majority of you guys that I'm talking to are the top 1%, because if you weren't, you probably wouldn't be watching personal development stuff. You'd be sitting at home watching the sports ball game, drinking a beer, eating pizza. All right. So that's my advice for the vast majority of guys is find the thing that you're most passionate about that actually can make 6 figures in a service business where you think you can become the top 1%. However, there is the exception to the rule. The exception to the rule is guys who have the ability to build a luxury business, a pure luxury business. I define my business as a pure luxury business, and to succeed in a pure luxury business, you got to become the top 0.1%. Okay, blogging is a pure luxury business. Acting is a pure luxury business. Musician is a pure luxury business. Okay, and to make 6 figures in those areas, you need to be top 0.1% in talent and work ethic, and you need to have a ton of real world experience to be able to do that. All right, you can make 6 figures making music, but you got to be amazing. You got to have incredible talent that I don't have. I couldn't do it, and you're all over SoundCloud, and you're on Google Music, and you're on Spotify, and you're touring, and you're on YouTube putting your mixes out. And it's especially true if you're in a popular niche like progressive house, where it's really easy to spread your content and you do really good remixes. If you have that talent, and I can't say whether you have that talent, you have to know if you have that top 0.1% talent, you can skip the service-based business and go right into the pure luxury business. All right. For the majority of guys, the 1%, it's starting a service business that's the most passionate, and then moving up to levels of luxury and productizing that as you learn experience in your particular niche. However, that will never be the same. You probably will not get the same level of enjoyment out of that as opposed to your pure luxury, the thing that you're most passionate about. Okay, I have a pure luxury business here, but what you got to understand about a pure luxury business is you have to truly believe in yourself 100% strongly that you have the top 0.1% potential, and that you have the work ethic, and that you are willing to sacrifice money at least in the first 3 to 4 years to get there. Okay? Because luxuries cost money. Luxury business costs money. I didn't make money for the first 3 years of RLD. I was just getting my traffic up to 100,000 visitors. That's all I want to do, 100,000 visitors a month. And once I did that, I released my first ebook, okay? Because I was just geared towards that 100%. So whether it's making music or blogging or acting, with a pure luxury business, you're not going to make money for a while, most likely, okay? So you got to be really secure. You got to really understand that you have the talent. You got to really have the work ethic to be able to do that, so that you can go through the lean years and power through and get to the point where you start making actual money and you start being able to close in on 6 figures from that. All right. So that's what you got to understand. Like, a lot of guys ask me, Will, do I do the service business or do I do a blog or something like that? That's my answer. Okay. That's my answer. Unless you have like truly exceptional talent and, IQ and true work ethic and extreme dedication, and you have a way of getting revenue to cover you for those first 3 to 4 lean years in your luxury sort of business, then the service-based business is the best move for you. in the scope of leveling up, right? If you have that talent and that work ethic and all those things, then you can give the luxury-based business a shot. All right, you can give it a real shot, but recognize that as a luxury, it does cost money. And the first 3 years, it's going to cost you a lot of money in terms of revenue that you could have been making from a service-based business. You know, in every sales job I had, I'd be scaling up to 10,000, 20,000 in revenue within 4 months with a fucking telephone and an internet connection. And I've seen my boys scale up in their service-based business to 6 figures within a year. So it's much faster in that service-based business, okay?